It is a cold Saturday morning. I don't even know the day of the week. Life has been very busy. I just have not had the really motivation to film or time. This weekend is February 17th, so it's actually a long weekend. I have Monday off, which is really nice. In December, I graduated with my associate's degree, and I am now focused on getting into a program to finish my bachelor's, which means school is going to be starting up again. I have been crafting, which has been fun and kind of unexpected in terms of actually finishing things finally. So I thought I would kind of take this opportunity this weekend. Maybe I'll just do vlog today, maybe I'll vlog the weekend, to kind of share some of my crafty projects, as well as, you know, just doing weekend stuff like chores and things like that. But the project I'm currently working on is this colorwork sweater that I am so proud of. So I actually have 2 colorwork sweaters on the go, and I have plans for another one, because apparently I am now that person, that knitter who makes her own charts and puts them into circular yoke sweaters. I never thought I'd be this person. I literally at one point said to myself, I'm never going to do that because I don't have the brain space for it. And I really, to be fair, I don't have the brain space for it, because this has so many mistakes, especially where the charts meet up. Like, there are mistakes, but I don't care because it makes me so happy. I will talk more about the other sweater that I showed you in the beginning. I went on a quick yarn procurement, we'll call it a mission, to get yarn to finish this sweater. So I just added in that skein, and then I got the other skeins that I showed you at the beginning, because one of the sweaters I've been almost done with it, but I ran out of yarn, and for the life of me could not find. Every time I went to get more yarn for it, they were out of that color. I'm not kidding, every single time. So of course this one time when I went to get just one skein, they had it. And of course I went on not sale week because I didn't want to go the whole weekend without being able to finish another sweater. So I don't know, I spent more than I wanted to for yarn that I could have gotten on sale had I waited. But I can't wait for the sweater anymore. So, yeah. But it is now, I've just had kind of a quiet morning watching a podcast and knitting, and it's been nice. But now I think it's time it's almost 10 o'clock, which is late for us because every single work day, getting up pretty early. But it's nice to have a slow morning, but now I think it's time to get into more morning stuff. You know, get done and do some chores. It snowed again, which I'm not very happy about. As I've gotten older, I've become one of those adults that does not like snow because it just makes it hard to do things like go anywhere or drive or even get into the car because there's ice on the driveway. So I have to deal with that too. So yeah, but it's warm right now because I'm under knitting and blankets and things, but it's cold in the house. So it's time to kind of just start the day and make more time for more knitting. I do want to quickly share my because I'm on the body of this sweater, and I literally have one round left of the body of the next sweater, but because I've been on Stockinette Island for the body of the sweater for a while, I wanted to share this little hack I have to make going round and round and actually get a sweater done easier. So what I like to do is I like to take 2 progress keepers, and I have one marking how much I place one where I started one day and I knit, and then the other one I put where I started the next day, and then at the end of this day I will move this one to show how much progress I made, and then I kind of have to like race myself to see if I can make more progress than I did the first day. It's just an easy visual to be like, okay, I knit this much yesterday and now I'm making this much progress today, just so it's not just a sea of stockinette that I'm measuring every 2 minutes because I'm like, oh, surely I'm done. I'm not done. And I want this body of the sweater to be a bit longer to wear with like leggings and things, so I have a bit to go, but hopefully in the realm of ideals I can get this sweater done because I already have sleeves done and my other sweater done, which I will share with you momentarily. But it'd be great to have a weekend where I finish 2 sweaters. Like, isn't that just the dream? So yeah, time to start the day. I straightened up my room a little bit and dried my messily braided uneven hair, but we're fancy over here. One thing I want to do today on my days of being off is I want to go through, I got all these cute little, like little Valentines from students, so sweet. And I've tried this year, and I've done this like a lot when I was little. Like I've made little, saved like little cards and things. I don't want to put any names on or anything, but just like little things. Like this is like little things I got for Christmas from some of my coworkers, just like little kind of scrapbook type stuff. And I've tried to be doing that more, so that's kind of a crafty thing I want to do this weekend that I'm gonna start strong with. Just gonna go through this little cute little bag. Like, look at that, magical, so sweet, so cute. I could use it also as bookmark. That's a hard thing. Do you save these things for bookmarks? Oh, this one, here's a bookmark. It's so cute. Another one. Oh, so nice. And I got this from a student, just this little like gem. I wonder if I can turn this actually into a necklace. I don't know. I don't know how I would do that. I mean, I can, but I don't think I'm supposed to, so I'm not gonna leave it, but it's super cute. I'll find a way to turn this into something. Yeah, so just a lot of cute little things like that. So I'm gonna do this now, and I'll share with you the results. Here's a little sneak peek while awkwardly covering names, because I like to put the cards in with their names on the front, so it's so cute. And then one of the students trying to spell my name. It's so adorable. But yeah, this is just, I'm not very good at it. And look, there's a little bracelet that I can't wear because of the material, but I want to tape it in and it's falling out. But anyway, it's just a little fun amateur attempt. I don't know, it makes me happy. All right, I have put it off long enough. I have to go take care of at least getting to the path to the driveway so I can walk the dog. So it'll be cold, but then when I come back, we will talk all about knitting and sweaters and sweater failures. So yeah. All right, I am ready to talk all about sweaters. I don't even know what my hair is doing. Just ignore it. It's fine. I don't like this angle though. There we go. I like that better. Okay, so I'm just gonna ignore my hair. This is not anything to do with hair, this channel, because I clearly don't know what I'm doing. So I have 2 sweaters I want to talk to you about, and just kind of the story behind it. To be fair to me, I had actually filmed like either early in January or early this February, I think it was like the weekend before February, I had filmed a whole like impromptu podcast on updates on with my projects and everything, and it's actually sitting in my editing. I just have never edited it, and that's why I've been gone for so long. So I actually might, because I kind of feel this desire to kind of make videos and edit videos again, I might actually edit that and like have it like be like a lost episode thing, just because it kind of has more projects and more things, and that's really what you're all here for, like seeing projects, right? So I might do that, but I do want to talk about these sweaters because it's kind of funny. I'm enjoying them. I can laugh about it now with everything that's happened with them. Okay, so first I'll show you the sweater I was working on this morning, and that was the other skein of yarn that I picked up. This is, I love this yarn in the light gray. I needed that. I just added it in. So this sweater is what I started after another sweater I ran out of yarn for it and was so sad. It is completely my own numbers, my own charts, everything. And it is my Pokemon sweater because I basically, these past couple of weeks with knitting, have kind of gotten back into when I first started knitting. Like, this is something that when I first started knitting, my like 9-10-year-olds would have like dreamed of making. Because when I started knitting, I was very much like, I call myself the freeform knitter because like I was figuring it out as I go. I had no idea about I was able to find tutorials, but like I didn't know the terms to search for things. I didn't know where one bought patterns, or I didn't have the money to buy patterns. Like everything I just figured out as I went. And so this was very much that. And if I had a mistake back when I was little, I didn't, like, it was it was a mistake. What could I do? I didn't know how to fix it, or I knew better for next time. Like, I learned as I went, and that's very much what this colorwork sweater is. So I am almost done with it. I just need to finish the body, and on the body I'm going to do another, like, this little row of color, and the cuff I'm going to do red and then blue then red, if you know what I mean. So that's this sweater. And I started this sweater because I ran out of yarn for a Star Wars sweater. I love it so much. It's almost done. You can see I'm at the bottom, and literally I ran out of yarn. I need to do one more row before I can do the hem. That's when I ran out of yarn. One row. So I finally got my hands on the color I needed, because literally every time I went to the store to buy it, it was out. So yesterday I went to buy this color because I knew they would have this one, because, well, I didn't know. For all I knew, they would not have this color. But I didn't want another sweater sitting around so close to being done, and they actually had this, so I got it. And this will be enough to do both sleeves and the one round I need. Yeah, I love it. This is the Order of the Jedi pullover. It's in the Star Wars, official Star Wars knitting book pattern, you know what I mean. The pattern is by Megan Regan of Bad Wolf Girl Sits and Knits. I've made many modifications, partly because of Gage, and partly because I love R2-D2 more than Yoda. At least on a sweater. I wear R2-D2. I didn't want to wear Yoda. So I'm actually going to do, this is fun, I'm going to actually do the hem in purple and the one cuff in blue and one cuff in red to kind of tie in the lightsabers, and then the bottom will be the purple lightsaber. Had I thought of that earlier, I could have done this. I had to actually cut out, again, another modification of the pattern, just with my gauge and everything. This was too small, so I had to cut off an increased row and do a ribbing. And had I thought I could have done it in green to be all the lightsabers, but I don't like green, at least to wear for me, so the gray is fine. But I can finally finish this. It'll be so great, and in an ideal world I will have both these sweaters done this weekend, because it's a 3-day weekend and therefore I can do anything. The other yarn I bought are 4 skeins to make another colorwork sweater that I designed myself. I am really excited about this one. Like, I did the charts and everything. It just looks so cool, and it's just, again, making that younger knitter in me very happy, because of just, it's one of those things where I was so down about my abilities as a knitter because I was struggling to make projects, struggling to find projects that I liked to make, and overthinking about what I would wear and what was appropriate to wear, and just all that stuff. Like, is this a very professional sweater for a 22-year-old, almost 23-year-old in the workplace starting her career? Maybe not, but does it make me happy? Yes. And that's the thing. So yeah, I'm just very happy and adoring it, and both of these sweaters are kind of oversized because math lies to me, at least, but it's okay. I'd rather be a bit too big than too small, and I'm just having fun, and that's kind of the big thing. Just to kind of have fun with your crafting again is very, very good. So that's just a little update on their projects. I'm actually going to now, I have one more thing I need to do for my course orientation, a video to watch, so I'm probably gonna knit while I do that, and hopefully, maybe, fingers crossed, I would love to finish the body of the sweater today and just be done with it and wear it this weekend. So that's an achievable goal, I think, at least to get to the hem. Yeah, I'll see you later. Okay, here we are complete. So it's really big. I don't know why it's so big. Like I said, I did the math and everything. I think it does need a bath, because I find, just like kind of with acrylic yarns, that they do just soften and kind of drape better when you wash them. I'm not mad about it. I would like it to not be so kind of like waxy type thing. Worst case scenario, I could honestly kind of do like some mattress stitching and give it a bit more of a sweater shape on the side. I might do that, I might not, who knows, but overall we have a Pokemon sweater, and that's really all that matters. I have like maybe 10 ends to weave in, because I did weave in the ones on the cuffs and stuff, so It's not even as long as I wanted it to be, which I'm not sure how it happened. Again, a bath might fix that for the most part. So yeah, this does mean that now I can work on my Star Wars sweater. So yeah, pretty happy with it. It is a while later, but I finished the body of my Star Wars sweater. I think it's so funny the difference between, like with this one, like the Pokemon sweater, the yoke fits really great, but the body's very loose. This one, the yoke fits very loosely, but the body's a lot tighter. Maybe that'll be better once I do sleeves. I really love the purple hemming. And it goes, and now I'm torn between keeping my original idea of the different colored cuffs, the lightsabers, or just doing the purple. I don't know, one way or the other. But I'm so excited to almost have this done. Like, literally, I'm just gonna work on sleeves. It might get done this weekend, it might not, who knows, but look at R2D2. Look at him. I really like it, so yeah. I think this is going to be the end of this little vlog video. Hopefully you enjoyed. I want to make sure I have time this weekend to also edit it, so I think we're going to stop it here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you could take a moment and comment down below something you are working on, something you are proud of, some part of your knitting that is bringing you joy. I would love to hear all about it. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in another video soon. Happy crafting!